But before all of that, we've got a bit of motorsport chat. Abbi Pulling came in and saw us after she won the F1 Academy a short while ago, and now she's doing a little bit of work in Formula E for Nissan, and she's joined us up here on the rooftop. Hi, Abbi.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Good
nice
to
be
see
back.
you again. Yes. So, I mean, first probably explain, for those that don't follow it, what the F1 Academy is.
Well, F1 Academy, so I was competing in it last season. It's all-female championship ran by Formula One, and yeah, a huge opportunity for myself, obviously coming off the back of it, winning, now competing in GB3, so a step up, bigger car, faster car, all very exciting.
How did you know you could do this? Because it's, you know, everybody thinks they can drive. I can't drive, I'm terrible. But
He's
most
a
people,
terrible driver.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't just wake up one day and all of a sudden I was a racing driver. It was more so, I mean, I did it since I was 8 years old. So with my dad, grew up, he was actually on motorbikes, so two wheels. I got into motorsport through him. And I mean, here we are, just throughout the years, kept progressing. He kept kind of believing in me. And I mean, what a whirlwind the last couple years have been, let alone a couple months.
How old were you when you started to take it seriously, Abbi?
Gosh, I mean, I feel like I was a little kid that took it very seriously. But, I guess when I started winning British titles, I was 12 years old, and that was still mixed competition. So winning titles, and then it was like, okay, what's the next big thing? So I went into cars. I think that 15, 16 years old, when I made that step up into racing cars, that was where it got quite serious.
What's GB3 been like so far? I mean, your work you've been doing.
Yeah, it's been up and down. I mean, my debut was really strong. I qualified 6th and 4th, okay. It was about 25 car grid, so there was a lot of us there. Silverstone actually finished 6th and 5th in my races, kind of battling for the podium, and then I actually had a crash in the final race, hit a brick wall, which is not always great.
Not good.
Yeah, and since then, I mean, someone helped me into the wall, let's say. And then since then I've been carrying a bit of a technical issue, so my last 2 races have been a proper kind of write-off. Let's not talk about them.
Someone helping you into the wall get you used to Formula One, though, because that seems to be the thing that's going on at the moment.
I mean, no comment. But yeah, it's not been ideal the last couple of race weekends, but as a team, we've solved the issue, and yeah, going forward to Budapest, yeah, confident I can get that Silverstone form back.
Is the end goal Formula One? Is that the idea?
I mean, of course, I think any young driver in my position is going to be saying they want to go to Formula One, but also there's so many different avenues in motorsport, and recently just signed a more longer term deal with Nissan as their rookie and sim driver. So Formula E is something that I've always been quite open-minded to, and it's quite an exciting prospect. And yeah, I can't thank Nissan enough for trusting in me and wanting to help develop me as a driver.
Knowing you were coming on today, I watched some stuff about the Sims and just how sophisticated they are. I mean, you know, they do so much for the teams, don't they? They tell them so much, you know, about the way they set the cars up in the future. I mean, I don't know if it's different. If this was an F1 thing, but I'm sure it's no different in Formula E. But they are incredibly state-of-the-art, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's very similar, and I mean, the investment is a little bit larger in Formula One, so they've got slightly larger, more advanced sims, but they're still kind of top of the range what the FE teams work with. And as you say, it's a cheaper way of going testing. It's incredibly expensive to take everyone, as well, like all the personnel as well as the cars and everything to a track, and then hiring the track, so on and so forth. So and oftentimes there's regulations to limit track time as well. So the simulator is a really great alternative, and also a good tool for the drivers to just learn tracks that they haven't been to before. Try setups, different kind of strategies, and then they can hit the ground running when they turn up on the race weekend.
Interesting.
What's different about driving the Formula E cars to the GB3 cars?
Well, the big thing is Formula E car is, I mean, the GB3 car is really powerful, but the Formula E car is instant torque. It's electric, so it literally goes out the box, and it's I think one of the fastest accelerating vehicles there.
So
it's sort of different discipline when you're driving out on a track. You know, you drive it in a slightly
does the charge have to last the whole way?
so it
pull over for 20 minutes and buy a pasty and then come round again.
It depends. So there's a thing called regen in Formula E. So in qualifying, you get all-wheel drive, so all 4 wheels are generating power, and then when you go to the race, it goes actually to just the I don't know which, the rear I think it is. It's not, yeah, it is not the front as well. It then means that you've got to regenerate on the brakes, so you regenerate a lot of the battery back throughout the race, and then it's a big thing to manage, and then you push more and more towards the end of the race, and it's a big task. You've got to change your driving style in the race, whereas in qualifying it's just all guns blazing for a lap.
Can the TV audience see where the charge is on the car? Can they see what's going on with that, or not? Does it quite work like that?
It depends. Yeah, it pops up intermittently on the broadcast, but sometimes it can be a bit of a surprise that the leader is, they're doing a great job, they're pulling away, and it's like, but they've got like 4% less battery than the
just
person.
put their radio on, put the aircon on. That was the trouble. Should have opened the window. Abbi, lovely to see you again. And
Good
so
stuff.
you're going to be racing San Budapest. When's that coming up?
Budapest, I think it's the same weekend as the British Grand Prix, so that's a bit sad that I'm missing that, but nice to be racing myself. It's 3 weeks' time.
Okay,
Great.
Well, continued success and enjoy life at Nissan on the Formula E. I'm sure we'll see you again, but thanks for popping in.
Thank you very much.